Yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Just stay turned like
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now it's second down.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like what they were doing.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
On third down, Ryan. 50-50 here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malcolm Jenkins. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 49-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hold to overcome.
It really shouldn't as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
It's a pickup of 6.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Now Gurley. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan.
Oh, fuck.
It's caught. Jones.
Damn.
Goes down before getting this inside the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Ito Smith, his first carry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
At the 26-yard line.
Now Ryan.
Get him, boy.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Malcolm Brown busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
32.
3rd and long.
Get him, boy.
It's Ryan. Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Malcolm Brown able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we'll see Younghoe Koo now for the Falcons. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These two teams all tied after 1. Field goal is all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Pass complete here to Sanders. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Bitch, keep already riding.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Oh, fuck, man. That was a fucking touchdown.
First down. Drive keeps moving.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
10. And the Saints first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Kamara.
Man, why do they do that? Why do they juke back like that when you try to damn run the man?
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Breeze. Over the middle, it's complete. Breeze, the reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Pass interference. Pass interference. Hey, all that running around with it, that way they go get you, motherfucker.
Now it's first.
They don't like
You
that
hit
at
him.
all, do they? It brings them back into it.
You
but
hit
really
him.
not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series.
Man, this juking shit is really getting on my fucking nerve, man.
24-yard line.
God damn.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Breeze to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
A gain of 9 yards.
First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this as a corner, you've got to think to yourself, all I've got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I've got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
And this is going to be caught.
Hey, let him. Man, get the fuck out of here.
15 yards on the play. 1st down.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, I need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. Throwing now, Ryan on first
Give him,
down.
Cam.
He's going to loft one deep. He's good. Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Gurley. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Man, goddamn,
Continued target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The intercepted. Marcus Ryan. because not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
On the play. First down, Saints.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers.
I didn't even motherfucking do that.
You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
And the Saints first down.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Again, it's Kamara. And they will only muster a yard here at the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Here's Breeze. Thomas is getting it complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
The same thing I be saying about this shit, he will be doing.
Running with Kamara. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Kamara. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Breeze able to hook up with Jared Cook, and the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Man, how the fuck did he get out of there, man?
They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. On first down, it's Gurley.
That we playing for.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. On second and 12, Ryan. A slant to Jones. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. Play there, Ryan to Jones, 51 yards. That was so well timed, just a perfect throw on the slant.
Hit him on the move, didn't he? Now he's going against the grain of the defenders coming over to try and stop him. That allowed for that additional yardage downfield.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun, it's Ryan.
Take that, man. What the fuck?
Away and incomplete. Janoris Jenkins with good coverage that time as he was able to get in there and knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. To throw is Ryan. This will be caught at the 5.
Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Falcon touchdown. It's Calvin Ridley on the receiving end from Matt Ryan. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Score Saints 17. Falcons 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. Saints on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Now Breeze. Wants a screen pass. That's complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
Complete to
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on third down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Work it.
Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right.
Work it,
They got the leverage
JT.
up front. Good blocking. Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They're in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Breeze now to throw. Gets this to
Man, get the fuck out of there. They should have thrown the flag on there.
They'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after
Big
the
time
catch and
motherfucking
stop him
receiver
short of a
right there,
first
boy.
down.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Will Lutz on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they double them up here. That makes our score 20-10. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, pushed their backs clearly against the wall.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Don't see me now, boy.
Offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
What the fuck?
Hauled in downfield. Julio Jones. Touchdown. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead's now down to 3 at 20-17. So just over 90 seconds to play, and this would figure to be about as critical as it gets here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
Michael Thomas, baby.
Had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock. Now let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we? It tells us
about
about the timeouts.
You do. You made it look like it was over.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. Charts aren't going to happen here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
The Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They run it again with Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
On 3rd down, here's Kamara. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
Good game, JC.
Final score, Saints.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At
Yeah,
the
man,
end,
I'm just
the Hail
enjoying
Mary
that
prayers,
this shit,
though, they
man,
went
you know.
unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You know, you remember when you called
Oh,
that play, everybody
why you
just go
say that?
long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
What you mean, man? Oh, well, I mean, look at the stats, man. Look at the stats. I had more 3rd down than you. I had, look at them. Hey, I mean, I had a balanced offense. Look at my offense. 101 rushing, 108 passing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they really were total domination. You got that fluke ass Hail Mary to Julio Jones at the end. Oh, okay. You think so? Oh, okay. Well, I scored every quarter. You know what I'm saying? You know, every quarter. Yeah, you had it in the 2nd quarter. You know, that when I scored that touchdown real fast, man. But yeah. Let me see. Look at that, boy. Look at that quarterback rate. Look at that quarterback rate. 144.9. 10 for 10, 108. Well, you can't beat that shit up. No interception. And he averaging 10 yards a pass. His longest pass was 24 yards. Look at that. You got a goddamn Hail Mary for 56 yards. You're a lie. Let me see these rushing yards, though. Yeah. Look at that balance. Alvin Kamara, 80 yards. Hey. Yeah, man, you just need to come out that goulash, man. You and roommate probably be a good matchup. Y'all pretty good. Y'all. All right, player. I'm finna take me a nap, man. I'm tired.